El día de hoy tengo la oportunidad de estar con un hombre maravilloso, con un hombre revolucionario en toda la extensión de la palabra. A mi lado está Patch Adams, quien nos enseñó que la medicina tradicional no es necesaria y que podemos curar a la gente mediante algo bastante fácil de conseguir, pero desafortunadamente muy poco usado, que es la risa, la compasión y el amor. Hello Patch, welcome to Puebla. I hope you're having a great time so far. I would like to start asking you, we know that when you were younger you actually tried to kill yourself.
Right.
Because as you said, you didn't want to live in a world full of violence and injustice.
And injustice, yes.
So you went to a specialized institution, and while
I went
there,
to 3 mental hospitals.
Went to 3 mental hospitals
in 1 year.
In 1 year, and after being there, you decided that you wanted to spend the rest of your life helping people, and you decided to start a love revolution.
Yes.
Okay, so
it was between the 2nd and 3rd hospital.
That you decided.
I was present at Martin Luther King's famous "I Have a Dream" speech,
Okay.
and I saw a nonviolent revolution.
Okay.
And I said, don't kill yourself, make revolution.
Okay, so why did you decide to start this love revolution and heal people through medicine, especially through medicine?
Well, when one doesn't like violence and injustice, for example, what is happening in Ukraine and Israel and Palestine right this minute, it doesn't take any brains to know the answer is how a mother treats her children.
Okay.
An undamaged mother. I'm trying to be my mother.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Spice. So, I mean, you clearly connect with people. You have this amazing gift of healing by getting extremely close to people. But we know that usually doctors are a little bit more close-minded, and usually they are very
rude and
exactly,
arrogant.
Exactly. And you are definitely not that way.
I'm not.
So, what's the point of this idea of not connecting with patients? Because usually doctors tell, do not connect with the patient, do not get involved with the patient. Be objective. What's the point of this?
Before 50 years ago, what gender was a doctor?
Male.
Right. And men don't connect with people because it makes them vulnerable, and that is damaging to profit and power.
I don't know how many patients you have treated during your whole life, but I'm sure that though every case is different and special in their own way, you do have favorite cases. Those cases that prove to you and to the whole world that your love revolution was clearly working. Could you tell me maybe one of your favorite cases?
The love revolution likes every moment.
Okay.
This is one of those moments.
Okay.
Okay?
But
the saddest child I ever saw in my life, I saw in Ecuador this February.
Okay.
Because when I go to a hospital, I ask the hospital who is suffering the most. That's who I want to go with as a clown. So they take me to a young girl, Valeska. She was a 5-year-old child who 2 months before she sees me was raped by a man. 20 to 50 million men a day rape a child in sexual slavery. Every day. Okay? Why was she in the hospital? Because since her rape, never one time to her mother, to anybody, did she open her mouth. It was a tiny little flat line, no talking, laughing, crying, no eating. So why was she in the hospital? She was starving to death. For 2 months she had not eaten. So when I saw her, the next day they were planning an operation. I never think I can do something. I went and spent an hour with this girl, and in my mind, nothing happened. I never saw any light in her eyes. I never saw her face do anything except to show the saddest child I ever saw. And I've been in war zones, refugee camps, all over. And here was a face that was screaming, why? Why me? And I held her, and I held her, and I spent an hour with her. And in my mind, I didn't see anything happen. I just saw her. I never saw any light in her eyes or anything change. And I've been with many thousands of children who I see that light. And by the end, we were laying on the floor. She was laying on my chest, and she fell asleep. I didn't think anything happened. But my life changed. Every day I see her face. Every day. I decided to interrupt the trip and come back the next day and spend another hour with her. And the same thing, no eyes, no face to show any idea I am connecting, except that she doesn't leave me. I kept saying, "Te quiero," looking in her eyes and face. And so I leave after 2 days with this horrible image. Okay, so 2 days later, she starts running up to people. Within a week, they never operate. She goes home. She is laughing at home and playing. And this week, I was sent, my assistant, since I don't use computers, was sent a picture with her beautiful face smiling and laughing. They now want to hire us to come and teach their doctors compassion, because no medical school in the world teaches compassion. So here I'm talking about something that is an extremely powerful truth in my life, that I don't think I did anything.
I'm sure you did, Patch. Maybe you didn't feel that way, but you do inspire people, and I wish we could have more time so I could spend the rest of the time talking to you, but we don't have time.
That story is the most important thing. Please,
Yes, it is.
please, you know what is amazing? Nowhere, no school in the world, kindergarten through 12th grade, not one school in the world teaches 1 hour in 13 years on the intelligence of love. What if we taught it like mathematics, 1 hour a day, 5 days a week for 13 years? Maybe men would not rape children or adults.
I'm sure, Patch. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for sharing this important story with us. Thank you very much, Patch. Really, you're an inspiration person, and I hope the world gets to see more Patch Adams every day.
I'm just trying to be my mother. It is wrong to make me special.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah, I do. I do.
The truth is, I'm trying to say who I am is trying to be a normal, undamaged mother.
So let's hope we get to see more mothers to have a better world.
Well, we see them, but we're interested in footballers. We think a footballer is important, and I'll bet you some of them are raping children.
I'm sure they are. Thank you very much, Pat. You are such an inspiration. Thank you very much. Thank you.